Have you ever tried to open a jar, only to realize your hands aren't as strong as they used to be? Or maybe you got out of bed in the morning and your knees suddenly felt unsteady. Sometimes just carrying a few grocery bags or walking to the mailbox leaves you out of breath. There's no sharp pain, no clear warning, just a vague feeling, like your strength is slowly slipping away. Most people might say, "Oh, I'm just getting older." But what if that's not the whole truth? What if this weakness doesn't come from age alone, but from small, harmless habits you repeat every single day? Things so ordinary they seem innocent, but quietly wear down your muscles, your balance, and your ability to live independently. And by the time you realize it, fatigue and dependency have already crept into your life. If you're over 50, or if you truly care about staying strong, steady, and self-reliant as you age, then this video is your wake-up call. Because today, we're not just talking about aging, we're uncovering the everyday habits that are silently stealing your strength, and more importantly, how to take it back. So Nina, sit down, make yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee. Take a deep breath. This is your moment. And this video might just be one of the most important things you'll do for your future. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs it. And before we begin, I have one question for you. Have you ever felt your body getting weaker without knowing why? Leave a simple comment down below. I want to take back my strength. Let's see how many of us are ready to start this journey. Back to strength, back to confidence. And don't look away, because the final habit is the most surprising of all. Most people have never heard of it, but it might be the one thing standing between you and a truly strong, independent life. Habit number 1, eating refined sugar. Every day, you may have never heard this word before, but it's quietly changing your body every single day. Sarcopenia, a medical condition where your muscles slowly waste away over time, especially after middle age. And the scary part? It doesn't arrive like a storm. There's no sharp pain, no clear signs. It creeps in softly like a thin trail of smoke, a little weakness when lifting something, a shaky step going down the stairs. That moment you realize you can't stand up as quickly as you used to. Most people don't even know this condition exists until it's already taken hold. A study in the Lancet Public Health showed that over 30% of adults over 60 already have signs of sarcopenia, but almost no one knows they have it, because the decline doesn't shout, it whispers, quietly, silently. But here's the good news, you can slow it down. In fact, you can even reverse it. And the first step, identifying the everyday habits that are silently breaking down your muscles without you even realizing it. In this video, we'll go through 10 bad habits that are quietly stealing your strength over time. And the surprising part, the first one, is something almost everyone does, thinking it's harmless or even healthy. It's this, eating refined sugar every day. We all know sugar isn't great for health, but most of us just connect it to diabetes or weight gain. Few people realize that sugar is also a silent enemy of your muscles, breaking them down day after day. When you eat things like soda, candy, cookies, white bread, or packaged snacks, your blood sugar spikes. Your body has to release insulin to manage it. But over time, those constant insulin surges create chronic inflammation, a low, slow-burning fire inside your body. And that fire quietly slows your body's ability to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. One study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that sugar actually slows down muscle protein synthesis, which means that even if you exercise, walk, or stay active, your muscles may not heal or grow the way they should, because sugar is silently blocking that entire process. And that's not all. Sugar increases something called oxidative stress, a kind of rusting from the inside. It produces free radicals that attack and damage your healthy muscle cells. The result? You feel tired faster, recover slower, and gradually lose strength, even while you're trying your best to stay active. What's worse, sugar isn't just in candy. It hides in fruit juice, breakfast cereals, flavored yogurt, salad dressings, low-fat foods, and even bread. You might think you're eating healthy, while unknowingly consuming way too much sugar. So what should you do? Start by reading food labels. Watch out for ingredients like glucose, corn syrup, maltodextrin, or cane juice. Instead of snacking on pastries, go for apples, pears, or berries. Use cinnamon or vanilla instead of sugar in your drinks or oatmeal. Choose plain yogurt, whole grains, and if you need something sweet, try a little raw honey or natural dates. Even small changes like these can reduce inflammation, protect your muscle cells, and help you stay strong much longer than you think. Habit number 2, not drinking enough water. Sugar doesn't just harm your blood, it affects your balance, your strength, and your ability to live independently. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, because the next habit is even simpler, even more common, and far more overlooked. Yet it's quietly draining the strength out of millions of older adults every single day. It sounds simple, right? But this is actually one of the most common and silent mistakes that seniors make all the time. You might be thinking, I drink tea, or I have juice at lunch, or I'm not thirsty, so I must be fine. But the truth is, your muscles are made up of nearly 75% water, and when your body isn't properly hydrated, your muscles are the first to suffer. Without enough water, your muscles lose elasticity, become more prone to cramps, take longer to recover after movement, and grow stiff and weak, even after simple daily activities. Worse still, if you're drinking mostly coffee, tea, or soda throughout the day, you're not just not hydrating, you might actually be making things worse. These drinks act as diuretics, meaning they cause your body to flush out water instead of keeping it. And here's something most people don't realize. When you're dehydrated, your blood circulation slows down. That means your muscles get less oxygen and fewer nutrients, making it harder for them to function, repair, and grow. If you've ever felt stiff, sore, or dizzy after sitting for a while or taking a short walk, dehydration could be part of the reason. So how much water is enough? Most older adults need at least 6 to 8 cups of plain water each day. And if you live in a hot climate, take medications, or stay active, you might need even more. But don't wait until you feel thirsty, because by the time thirst kicks in, your body's already dehydrated and your muscles are already suffering. Here are a few simple tips to help you stay hydrated. Start your day with a glass of water before your coffee or tea. Drink a small glass of water before each meal. Carry a water bottle and take small sips throughout the day. Add lemon slices, cucumber, or mint if plain water feels too bland. And if you don't like drinking water, add it through water-rich foods like watermelon, cucumbers, or oranges. And remember, drinking water isn't just about avoiding muscle cramps. It's how you support healthy blood flow, better movement, and faster muscle recovery every single day. Water might not seem as powerful as medicine, but for your muscles, it's fuel. Without it, everything starts to fall apart. Habit number 3, avoiding strength training. I get it. When you hear strength training, many older adults picture a crowded gym, heavy weights, and muscular young people lifting barbells. And for plenty of folks over 60, just imagining that is enough to feel intimidated, in pain, or simply overwhelmed. But here's something few people tell you. The older you get, the more important strength training becomes. Why? Because after age 30, your body starts to lose muscle mass, naturally, at a rate of about 3 to 5% per decade. And if you don't actively work to stop it, that rate can double after 60. When you don't use your muscles regularly, they don't scream. They don't beg for attention. They simply shrink, quietly. Until one day you realize, you can't lift a basket of laundry. You need the armrest just to stand up from a chair. You hesitate at the bottom of the stairs. But here's the good news. You can stop that from happening. In fact, you can even reverse it. And the best part? It doesn't require spending hours in the gym. A study published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that just 2 light sessions per week, about 30 minutes each, can help seniors rebuild muscle, improve posture, boost balance, and significantly lower the risk of falls. So what does strength training look like for you? It can be gentle, safe, like this. Lifting 2 small water bottles, 1 in each hand. Sitting down and standing up from a chair without using your arms. Pressing your palms into a wall, like a wall push-up. Using a resistance band to gently stretch. Standing still and balancing on one foot for 10 seconds. The key is gentle resistance. just enough to tell your body, these muscles are still needed. Don't let them fade away. You don't have to do much, but you do have to do something. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. Start slow. Take deep breaths. Focus on control, not speed. And if you're unsure where to begin, we've got step-by-step video guides ready to help you. Because strength isn't about how much weight you can lift. Strength is what keeps you free. And when you start using your muscles, even just a little, they will respond. They'll come back. They'll show up when you need them most. Habit number 4. Eating foods that quietly destroy your muscles. You might be doing everything right. Gentle movement, staying hydrated, even exercising regularly. But if what you put on your plate each day is working against you, then all your effort could be quietly falling apart. The food you choose doesn't just affect your weight or blood sugar. It directly impacts your inflammation levels, recovery ability, and muscle strength every single day. There are certain foods that look innocent, taste good, are convenient, and even come with a healthy label. But in reality, they're silent saboteurs, triggering low-grade inflammation in your body, weakening your muscles, and slowing down your recovery after movement. Some of the worst offenders in a senior's typical diet include carbonated soft drinks, which are loaded with sugar and offer zero nutrition. They fuel inflammation and interfere with your body's ability to repair muscle tissue. Processed meats like sausages, bacon, and deli slices are packed with preservatives that damage not only your heart, but your muscles as well. White bread and refined flour are stripped of nutrients and cause your blood sugar to spike without providing real fuel for your muscles. Fried foods and fast food are full of unhealthy fats, making recovery harder and muscle function less effective. Packaged snacks and potato chips contain high levels of salt and artificial chemicals, leading to bloating and fatigue in your muscles. Pastries and candy spike your insulin suddenly, only to crash your energy levels and muscle-repairing hormones shortly after. Alcohol and beer reduce your ability to absorb nutrients and can weaken your muscles over time if consumed frequently. Energy drinks and strong coffee overstimulate your system, disturbing sleep and slowing down muscle recovery. Artificial sweeteners may disrupt your digestion and block proper nutrient absorption. And overly salty canned foods pull water out of your muscles, making them stiff and more prone to cramping. Now, I'm not saying you need to completely give up the foods you love, but becoming aware of which foods are harming you and which ones support muscle recovery is absolutely essential if you want to stay strong for the long run. So start with small, smart changes. Swap white bread for whole grains. Drink plain water or herbal tea instead of soda. Choose lean cuts of fresh meat or beans over processed sausages and cold cuts. Add more vegetables, seeds, fruits, and anti-inflammatory foods like extra virgin olive oil, turmeric, and ginger. Your body is always trying to heal and protect you, but if it doesn't get the right fuel, it simply can't do that job well. Just remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be a little better than yesterday. And with every right choice you make at the table, you're sending your body a message. I choose to live stronger. Habit number 5. Overusing painkillers and anti-inflammatory medications. For many older adults, this becomes an almost automatic habit, and it seems completely harmless. You feel a bit of pain, some muscle stiffness, or general aches. You reach for a pill, maybe ibuprofen, acetaminophen, or some kind of anti-inflammatory drug. It helps relieve the pain, and because it works, you take it again the next day, and the next. But here's what most people don't realize. Regularly overusing painkillers can quietly disrupt your body's ability to recover, rebuild, and maintain muscle strength. You see, your body has an incredibly smart, self-healing mechanism. Every time you move, exercise, or even just walk around the house, your muscles develop tiny micro-tears. That might sound scary, but it's actually a natural and essential part of muscle building. Your body responds with a mild, healthy wave of inflammation. This is the signal to begin repairing and strengthening those muscles. But when you continuously take anti-inflammatory medication, your body doesn't receive that signal. And as a result, the healing process is shut down before it can even begin. A study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology confirmed that long-term use of NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, can suppress muscle protein synthesis, which is the critical step your body takes to rebuild and reinforce muscle tissue. And that's not all. Frequent use of painkillers also puts strain on your liver and kidneys, your body's main filtration and nutrient processing organs. It can irritate the stomach lining, impact digestion, and reduce the absorption of vital vitamins and minerals needed for muscle health. Put simply, that pill might ease your pain today, but it could be quietly making you weaker tomorrow. Now, this doesn't mean you should never take pain relievers. There are certainly times when they're necessary after surgery, during injury, or to manage chronic conditions. But if it's become a daily habit, then maybe it's time to ask yourself, is this truly helping me or just covering up something deeper? And if you want to support your muscles without depending on pills, here are a few gentler ways to manage pain. Apply warm compresses or take Epsom salt baths. Do light movement like walking or gentle stretching. Add natural anti-inflammatory foods to your meals like ginger, turmeric, or fatty fish, like salmon or sardines. Drink plenty of water to aid recovery. Practice deep breathing and relaxation to ease muscle tension. And most importantly, always consult your doctor if you plan to make changes to your medication habits. Remember, your body has its own wisdom. It knows how to heal if you give it the chance. Sometimes the goal isn't to silence the pain, but to listen to what it's trying to tell you. Habit number 6, not eating enough protein. Many people still believe that protein is only for bodybuilders or athletes who want big, bulky muscles. But the truth is, the older you get, the more protein your body actually needs to stay strong. As we age, our muscles naturally break down faster. And if you don't give your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild them, it simply can't keep up with the loss. The real concern is that many older adults are eating far too little protein without even realizing it. A typical day might seem fine on the surface. Breakfast is a slice of toast or a bowl of thin porridge. Lunch is a bit of soup and some crackers. And dinner is rice with vegetables. It looks filling, but to your muscles, it's starving. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition recommends that older adults consume at least 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. For someone weighing around 65 kilograms, about 143 pounds, that's 80 to 100 grams of protein daily. But in reality, most seniors are only getting about half that amount. And when your body doesn't get enough protein, you'll struggle to rebuild muscles after movement, maintain strength and balance, heal after injuries or surgeries, and stay flexible and active in daily life. So how can you increase your protein intake in a gentle, easy way? You can start with very simple changes. Add an egg to your breakfast. Have a cup of Greek yogurt in the afternoon. Include fish or chicken in your lunch or dinner. If you prefer plant-based options, choose beans, lentils, or tofu. Or try a protein smoothie with banana, oats, and peanut butter. Just by adding a bit of protein to every meal, consistently every day, you're already sending your body a message. I'm helping you rebuild strength. Because the truth is, muscles aren't only made in the gym. They're nourished, right in your own kitchen. Habit number 7, not getting enough sleep. It might sound a little strange, but your muscles don't grow when you're moving. They grow when you rest, and especially when you sleep. Sleep isn't just a time for your mind to unwind. It's the moment your body enters its deepest recovery mode, where damaged muscle fibers are repaired, tissue is rebuilt, and your hormones are reset to support strength and stability. But here's the problem. Many older adults don't sleep enough, and they don't sleep deeply. They go to bed too late, wake up too early, toss and turn all night. And over time, that restless sleep quietly robs the body of its strength, leaving them more tired, more fragile, and often without realizing why. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that sleeping fewer than 6 hours a night can cause a significant drop in growth hormone levels, a hormone that's absolutely essential for rebuilding and maintaining muscle. Without enough of it, your body takes longer to recover, your muscles shrink faster, soreness lingers longer, and your ability to rebuild after movement drops significantly. So what can you do? Start by creating a consistent sleep routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Avoid screens and blue light at least an hour before bedtime. Turn your bedroom into a quiet, cool, and dark environment. Try sipping a cup of warm herbal tea or soaking your feet in warm water before bed to relax your body. Avoid heavy dinners and limit caffeine in the evening. And remember, poor sleep can also be a sign that something deeper is going on, like chronic pain, high stress, or a nutritional imbalance. Sleep isn't a luxury for older adults. It's the lifeline for your muscles. If you don't give your body the rest it needs, it simply won't have the chance to rebuild what's been lost. Habit just your 8, skipping breakfast or starting the day with the wrong foods. It might seem harmless. Some people wake up and don't feel hungry. Others rush through the morning with just a cup of coffee and a slice of toast, thinking that's enough to start the day. But here's something most people don't realize. After a full night of sleep, your body, and especially your muscles, have gone 7 to 10 hours without receiving any nutrients. Breakfast isn't just another meal. It's your first chance of the day to stop muscle breakdown and kickstart the rebuilding process. But when you skip it or eat something sugary and low in protein, like pastries, boxed cereal, or sweetened coffee, your body stays in a catabolic state, continuing to break down muscle for energy. Over time, this leads to more severe muscle loss, lower energy levels throughout the day, a slower metabolism, and a higher risk of falls and physical weakness. The worst kind of breakfast? Just coffee and a slice of white bread. It gives you a quick spike, followed by a hard crash in blood sugar, leaving you tired, irritable, and craving more food. Instead, your first meal of the day should include protein, healthy fats, complex carbs, and hydration. A boiled egg with whole grain toast, oatmeal with chia seeds and banana, plain yogurt with strawberries and almonds, or a smoothie made with banana, peanut butter, and milk. Even small meals like these can make a huge difference, as long as they contain real protein and nutrients. Because breakfast isn't just about energy, it's your way of telling your muscles, you're being cared for, you're protected, and today I'm building you back up. Habit number 9, sitting too long without moving. This is one of the most common habits among seniors because it feels safe. We sit to rest, to watch TV, to read, to eat, or sometimes simply because we're tired. But here's a truth that often goes unnoticed. Sitting for too long, especially for hours at a time, is quietly weakening your muscles faster than you think. Your body was built to move, and when you sit for extended periods without standing up or changing position, your muscles receive a dangerous message. You're no longer needed. Then the body starts to shrink the very muscles most essential for independence: your thighs, hips, lower back, and core. Over time, you'll notice it takes longer to get up. Balance becomes harder. Climbing stairs becomes a challenge. You feel tired faster, even after short walks. And even if you exercise once a day, it's not enough if you stay seated most of the time. A study published in the Journals of Gerontology found a direct link between prolonged sitting and faster muscle loss, increased fall risk, and overall frailty in adults over 60. So what can you do? The solution is simple, but powerful. Break up long sitting sessions. Every 30 to 40 minutes, stand up, even just for 1 to 2 minutes. Stretch your arms and legs while watching TV. Walk slowly around the house during phone calls. Rise onto your toes or do a few light heel raises while waiting for tea. You don't need to run or exercise hard. You just need to gently remind your body, I still need you. Even small movements can help keep muscles active, joints lubricated, and blood flowing, all of which support strength, mobility, and overall health. Habit number 10, lying down or staying still after a meal. This is a habit most of us fall into. You finish a big meal, feel relaxed, and reward yourself by leaning back on the sofa, turning on the TV, or scrolling on your phone for a bit. It feels nice in the moment, like a well-earned break after a long day. But while you're sitting still or lying down to rest, something important is quietly happening inside your body. After you eat, your body needs good blood circulation to digest food properly, deliver nutrients to your muscles, and regulate blood sugar levels. When you stay still, or worse, lie down right after eating, your digestion slows. Your blood sugar spikes higher and stays high longer. and your muscles miss a key opportunity to absorb the nutrients they need to rebuild and grow. Over time, this habit can lead to poor circulation, more fat storage instead of energy use, stiffer muscles, rising fatigue, and, most dangerously, a faster rate of muscle loss, especially in your lower body. But here's the good news. You don't need to do anything complicated to break this habit. Just a few gentle changes can make a big difference. After meals, try taking a light walk around the house or out in the yard for 5 to 10 minutes. Stretch your body while standing, or do simple chores like folding laundry, washing dishes, or wiping down the table. Even just staying upright keeps your muscles engaged, boosts digestion, improves nutrient absorption, and helps maintain circulation and strength. It may sound small, but this one simple action after every meal, standing up and moving gently, can have a lasting impact on how your body ages. Habit Master 11, forgetting 2 essential micronutrients for muscle health, vitamin D and magnesium. You might be eating well, exercising regularly, drinking enough water, sleeping consistently, but if you still feel your body getting weaker, especially after 60, the problem might not be what you're doing, but what you're not getting enough of. 2 often overlooked yet absolutely essential nutrients for muscle health are vitamin D and magnesium. Vitamin D doesn't just keep your bones strong, it directly supports muscle contraction, hormonal balance, and tissue repair. When you're low on vitamin D, your arms and legs may feel weak, shaky, or unsteady. Your risk of falling increases. But here's what most people don't realize. After age 60, your body's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight drops by more than 50%. And if you rarely go outside, live in a colder climate, or usually wear full coverage clothing, your risk of deficiency is even higher. Magnesium is just as crucial. It helps your muscles relax after contracting, supports deeper sleep, regulates blood pressure, and plays a key role in producing ATP, the primary energy source for every muscle cell. If you're low on magnesium, you may experience frequent cramps, lingering fatigue, insomnia, or unexplained muscle pain. So what's the problem? Modern diets are notoriously low in magnesium, especially if you eat a lot of processed foods. And many older adults take medications that block the absorption of both vitamin D and magnesium, such as diuretics, acid blockers, or corticosteroids. The good news? You can easily add these nutrients to your routine every day, through your diet and, if needed, with supplements. Always check with your doctor first. Start with simple changes. Eat more salmon, egg yolks, mushrooms, and vitamin D fortified dairy. Get your magnesium from nuts, beans, leafy greens, avocados, and high-quality dark chocolate. And if your doctor agrees, consider taking vitamin D3, 800 to 1,000 international units per day, and magnesium citrate or glycinate, 300 to 400 milligrams per day. Because even if you're doing everything else right, without these 2 nutrients, your body won't be able to properly rebuild or maintain your muscles. Sometimes strength doesn't come from the big things. It comes from 2 tiny minerals that are too important to be forgotten. None of these habits require you to be perfect. They simply ask you to be mindful. Start with just one small change. A glass of water in the morning, an egg with your meal, a gentle walk after lunch. These small actions, repeated daily, slowly build a stronger body and a life filled with independence. Because staying strong after 60 isn't about lifting heavy weights or spending hours at the gym. It's about gentle, consistent care every single day. It's about the choices you make, what you eat, how long you sit, how you rest, and above all, the choice to believe that your body is still valuable, still full of potential, still capable of recovery. So now I want to ask you, which habit are you ready to change today to protect your strength and independence? Share your answer in the comments with a simple sentence. I choose to be strong every day. That one sentence isn't just a promise to yourself, it's encouragement to everyone else on this journey with you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. And if you'd like to support our work in spreading powerful and practical messages to more people, please consider clicking the Super Thanks button. Every little contribution helps us keep going, It's a big motivation for our team. In our next video, we'll be sharing simple exercises to improve balance and prevent falls, especially important after age 60. You can also leave a comment and let us know. What do you want the next video to be about? Nutrition, movement, sleep, emotional wellness in later life? We're here to listen so we can serve you better. Because you deserve good health. You deserve to live long, live joyfully, and live freely all the way to the end. Thank you for spending this time with us. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, stay healthy, stay proactive, and live a life you're truly proud of.